AITA for not wanting to go to college anymore because my parents aren't able to pay for it? My parents paid for my brothers, 28M, 27M, 25M, to go to college as well as for them to have an off-college campus. So naturally, I, 17M, assumed I would be a part of it because I was told I would be. Yesterday, I told my parents what college I was planning on attending and I was showing them the campus and stuff. I then started asking my parents when we could start look for potential apartments I could potential get. My parents were apologetic and told me that they couldn't afford to pay for an apartment or pay for my college. They told me that they didn't anticipate how expensive everything would be when paying for my brothers. I was, absolutely heartbroken. I asked my parents why they led me to believe that they would if they knew they wouldn't be able to afford it. They told me that they were sorry again but they weren't thinking clearly and was just too focused on trying to recover from paying for my brothers that they forgot to inform me. My dad then told me that they're lucky I received some scholarships. I told my dad that even with the scholarships I received I'll still have to cover the other half of the tuition. My parents told me that they understand and they'll help me take out loans so I'll be able to cover my other half of the tuition. I told my parents that I appreciate it but that I would rather not take out loans as I didn't want to go into debt. My parents asked me to reconsider as they didn't want me to give up so easily but I told them that I was fine. They asked me what I was gonna do instead and I told them that I wasn't sure but I'll figure it out before I graduate. My parents were not happy with this and told me that I should still go to college because I'll be ruining my future if not and that I've worked hard to get to where I am. I told them that I only worked hard because I thought I was gonna graduate college debt-free, not debt-full. I reminded them that when I graduate high school I'll already have 2 certifications that could allow me access to job opportunities of the bat so it's not like I'm just not gonna do anything. However, my parents are upset with me and told me that they feel like I'm punishing them by not wanting to go to college anymore. They told me that I know they'd pay for it if they could and they feel like I'm throwing away opportunities one won't have again if I refuse to take them. I told them that it's really my decision whether I go to college or not and I'd appreciate it if they leave me alone. This all happened last night when my parents left my room. I could hear them crying through the walls and it was making me feel uncomfortable and guilty knowing that they were crying about me. This morning before I left, my mom told me that she feels like I'm purposely choosing not to go to spite them. She told me that they'll help me the best way they can and taking out loans isn't the worst thing I could do. She told me I could save money by going to the college near us, 9 miles away, but I told them that I never applied for that one and all the ones I applied to weren't around. Now my mom is upset with me because she said she feels like I'm putting them in a horrible situation and thinks I'm not going just to hurt them. Which I don't understand.